We all know that anxiety levels are historically higher. We're dealing with more factors, longer durations, and with greater velocity. And there's no off switch. I'm going to try to do something about that. I'm installing an overarching dimmer switch. The strategy I'm sharing, it's kind of bold.
My name is Scout. I'm a veteran dubbed with the case of the PTSDs. This adds more bulk to my stress bucket. I spent time along the North Korean DMZ in a shocking, fight-tight readiness stance for way too long. The situation was full of mistakes, red alerts, and psyops. And apparently, it got to me.
Living scope to scope against an enemy wielding way more firepower than us riled us. And so survival state became part of my personality.
And I'm not the only one. Today, more civilians are rattled too. Being surrounded by fears fries the frontal lobe circuitry. Worse yet, many also have unconscious shadows in that bucket, adding more burden. Drowning in overwhelming stress buckets, we live in a self-preservation mindset rather than a growth mindset.
Turbulent souls have less room in said bucket to pursue their ambitions.
Herein lies the challenge.
Growth requires coherence, clarity, and access to calmness in order to resonate with greater outcomes.
It turns out this is fundamentally what our reality creation sages of the ages have been saying forever about state of mind.
You can't tune in and embody a desired reality when you're in the turbulence of the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn survival state.
That is, you can't thrive if you can't normalize if your system is acting like it's just trying to survive. So let's build ourselves out of this angst hole. For many, the weight of a traditional home is a heavy stress load. It can leave you trapped in a life of worry. Let's pursue true happiness with a declaration of independence from that conventional strategy. Because today, we can leverage new technology, tricks, communities, values, and thinking to alchemize that pain into potential. Here's my design thinking. Thinking out of the proverbial box, free from FOMO and status-chasing mindsets, I want to build a pyramid of authenticity instead. Maslow's pyramid. I see beyond the conventional idea of home. Step 1, a base camp as a way to escape the deficiency mindset of the survival state angst hole. Step 2, a staging area to support a self-actualizing growth state. Finally, step 3, a personal temple to transcend to a manifest state.
The approach is to adjust to the weight of traumatic baggage by securing the fundamentals to nurture peace. Minimize mortgage, residential obligations, and rules, and trade status symbol for unfiltered cognitive freedom. We want less sludge weighing us down and more breathing room to take flight.
Yep, I'm planning for an off-grid optional home.
AKA redundancy. But this quest is higher than the scarcity thinking of the prepper character. That fight mindset is negatively motivated by the fear of societal collapse.
Remember, fear holds you back. We're abandoning that low-vibe baggage.
It's not the end times, it's a new era, and we're flowing through the birthing pains.
That means we fearlessly focus on authenticity and abundance, with gratitude, curiosity, and a little mischief. The idea is to get the heart home free. The prime directive is to lovingly heal our sacred nervous systems, build our positive character, and then match our being with our dream scene.
My hypothesis? Simplicity is sovereignty is success. I am inspired by the intellectual breathing room of the Renaissance era. That foundational stability didn't just support growth, it unlocked human potential and unleashed a new age. Let's take that home, after decentralized, distributed networks of sovereign nodes. It's not a literal pyramid shape. It's my psychological framework to Maslow's pyramid. It's a structure with a year's worth of rain capture capabilities, plenty of solar panel room, and shade to block direct sun where it counts. It's what I want, a ladder for my needs. One of the shipping containers is a small house. The rest of the structure is like a creator playground. Besides a lab for self-reliance, this thing is also like a studio too. I planned enough initial room to remote work, create art, work on choppers, woodwork, metalwork, sew, paint, content create, meditate, workout, grow, run research, experiment, tinker, and fix stuff. It won't hurt for hangout space either.
From this inner sanct home, I'll heed the sages of the ages. They say you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So this is a place to evoke a genuine being, to embody with a compatible dream scene.
And I'm not the only one. I see a swelling surge of trailblazers purging artifacts of the old paradigm, liquidating factors that are friction, not flow. They are less at the mercy of the legacy institutions that are currently glitching. So many emancipated individuals are dispensing obsolete strategies that no longer align with the age we're entering. Co-creation is afoot. A symphony of sovereignties is advancing toward positivity, peace, and potential across a decentralized community of little indie outposts.